Switching gears now, an emotional support dog was left without a home when her owner suddenly passed away in Eugene on the 4th of July. The family is now looking for ways to get the dog to family members in Texas. KZI 9 News reporter Grace Smith spoke with one nonprofit organization stepping up to help.
Meet Cammy, an emotional support dog who just lost her owner. It's been a long ride, but she's now headed back home. Cammy is in the van heading back to Texas, where her family is from, and her owner lived here locally and passed away July 4th. So this is an exciting day for the community as well as Cammy and her family. Texas native James Northcott, also known as Trey, was Cammy's best friend. They lived together in Eugene for about 3 months. Trey passed away suddenly from a pulmonary embolism. He went to take a nap and never woke up. According to his sister, Cammy took care of him, and without him now, she's left without a home.
Emergency came and they tried to revive him. They said they really worked hard on him, but it was too late. But Cammy was there to see it all, and I'm really, really glad she was with him. And I just hope the last few months of his life were the best of his whole life there in Oregon.
Cammy was placed in the Green Hill Animal Shelter temporarily. The family was looking for ways to get her back home, but things weren't looking up. Flying wasn't an option. She exceeded the weight limit for dogs to ride in the cabin. That's where Danielle Stewart comes in. She's the president and founder of Apollo Support and Rescue.
They shared the story and said, hey, aren't you going up there to Pacific Northwest for dog adoptions? And I said, I sure am. And they said, there's a story, there's a dog that's got to get back. And so she shared the story with me, immediately touched my heart.
Stewart travels from Texas to the Pacific Northwest once a month with a van full of abandoned dogs to give them to local shelters. Call it perfect timing. She just so happens to be making a trip to Eugene this week, and now Cammy has a ride home.
I do this every month. Dogs get home, I put them in the arms and these amazing families, but to know that I'm actually going that extra mile to complete Cammy's story, to bring her home to Texas, just makes it all worthwhile. This is not easy at all, making these trips, but this has just made it very, very, very worth it.
Stewart tells me she couldn't pass up this opportunity to help a family who's grieving so hard right now. Well, it's official. Cammy is finally on her way home. I just watched as the van drove away. They say they plan to arrive in Texas on Tuesday. And coming up at 6, you'll hear from Trey's mom and the legacy that he leaves behind. Reporting in Eugene, Grace Smith, KEZI 9 News.